A legitimate news source, entertainment source, or a radio show at all. It is just noise you wake up to, like a flatulent bedmate or a jackhammer. Therefore, don't take what we say on air seriously, you silly goose.
In the great hall of KGRG, there are assembled the world's noisiest show hosts, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Benjamin, Nathan, and the junior dirty intern, B-Cup. Their mission to distort your world and annoy all mankind by waking your sexy buns up. Welcome to Friendly Fire Mornings!
KGRG FM, KGRG FM HD1 Auburn, also broadcasting on K207 AP Thunder Lake Taps on 89.3 FM and on iHeartRadio pretty much everywhere else.
Well, you asked for it and you got it. Friendly Fire is back for another morning edition of hilarity and shenanigans and tomfoolery and pretty much any other old-timey word that we can think of, which is, I'm guessing, none right now because we just woke up, just like you. So good morning, everybody.
Another morning edition?
Yeah, well...
Versus that afternoon edition we do.
Well, I'm pretty sure if these people are hearing us at night, they're listening to the wrong station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're probably in Sweden right now, and you should switch to your own Swedish radio, because this is America.
Yeah, we don't speak Swedish in America. If you were wondering what station you're listening to, this is KGRG FM, and we broadcast today's rock in HD. We've been doing that for about 25 years or so, and you know what? We're darn good at it. Yeah. And by the way, did we come up with a name for intern?
Currently, it's just intern.
Okay. Well, we better introduce ourselves to everybody to make sure that nobody gets confused. I am your buddy Benjamin, and we also have our other co-host. That is Dr. Nathan.
I'm Blank.
Blink?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I'm Dr. Nathan. That's right.
Not Plink?
Plink.
Or Link?
No, I'm not Plink or Link.
Okay, good.
Or Stink.
I am very glad you're not Stink today. Is anybody else Stink today?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Intern possible nickname.
Stink?
Oh, I don't think she'll like that.
No, I don't think she will either. But you know what? You named me Tinklepoo, so...
I did name you Tinklepoo.
I forgot about Tinklepoo.
Back in the days that you were my intern, I called you Tinklepoo. But then you rose above that name.
Yeah, I did. It was actually a lot better than my original handle that I picked out for myself. And I am so glad that thing didn't last more than, a few seconds.
I forget, what was it?
It was Sleazy B.
Oh, yeah. I remember the days of Sleazy B.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
So we also have Snug, who is over there, and Snug today is going to be bringing you some life hacks today, right?
I will be. The Snuggle is Real will be coming to you guys.
Okay. Do we have a particular theme for that, or are we just going to be doing rapid fire, just bouncing around?
I think it's kind of a rapid fire, but also I guess you could say the theme is just for disorganized people because it is disorganized.
Okay. Hey, much like the show is a match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven. It'll be very, very interesting.
Maybe we should start taking our own advice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Miss Buttercup, good morning.
Good morning.
Probably the most adorablest voice on the planet Earth. And you had a pretty interesting weekend, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
All right, I think you're just being modest. I think you went out and painted the town red.
A little bit, not going to lie.
Okay, well, here's hoping that we don't come into contact, we don't contract like hemophilia or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Painted the town red.
No, not that type of red.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
I tried to do that once to a town, and I picked a small one too, and it was too expensive. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, the paint prices are going way up, buddy.
Yeah,
you gotta be careful with that.
Hey, just remember, blood's cheaper, but way more illegal.
Because paint is only slightly illegal.
Yeah. No. Paint is totally legal. You just can't be caught using it in a manner other than directed.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Like painting a town.
Yeah, painting an entire town. It's like, yeah, stop painting our streets. And I'm like, I want to.
Yeah, well, what if you were a graffiti artist? You could totally do that and probably get away with it.
Oh, that's
Even
true.
if you just used red paint.
They're like, oh my goodness,
I'm an artist, bro.
Yeah.
Stop trying to destroy my art.
Bro. You're destroying my groove.
I'm just making the stop sign more attractive.
It says stop hammer time now. It's cool, man.
It's totes cool.
Keep calm and hammer on, baby. And our intern, how about Becker?
Becker? Are
Becker.
you serious?
Or Beckalek.
Beckalek.
How about Becky Sue?
Becky Sue. Okay, I kind of like Becky Sue. We'll mow that around a little bit. So,
My goodness, that's so many syllables. Do you really think I have all day to say your name?
If I have to say your name, then you definitely have to say mine.
Oh, obviously you do not know the food chain.
no, Nathan is at the top of the food chain, and even though you might not want to say his name every so often, remember that he can always eat you.
Very true.
Yeah. Nathan
he's
is
gonna
Nathan
have
I'm
is
supposed to tell him about my secret identity as Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. I thought you were a shark.
Doodles.
Whoa! Ain't nobody got time.
Name dropper. So now that we've introduced ourselves to you, we want you to introduce yourself to us, and the best way to do that is to head on over to our Facebook page. You go ahead and give it a like, and we are going to give you a shout out. That's Friendly Fire Mornings on Facebook. And speaking of shout outs, guys, I think we got a couple to spout off. How about we do shout outs?
Yeah, and this is a little less of a shout out. I guess this is a shout out. It's like a reverse shout out because something terrible happened yesterday.
How do you do a reverse shout out?
Instead of
Just
being
walk
like,
and
hey,
learn.
this was awesome, this person's cool, I'm saying that this person did something bad. And this person is my girlfriend because yesterday she was like, let's get sushi. And in the morning, and I was so excited all day to get sushi because I like sushi. I know the face that Benjamin is making right now. But I like sushi and I was super excited. And then later in the day, she's like, I don't feel like going out. And I kind of didn't either, but I didn't want her to know that. So I was like, well, now I'm sad because I wanted sushi. And then to make it worse, we watched a Disney movie. Guess which one we watched? Little Mermaid.
Oh, God.
A movie about fish. I was like, they all look so delicious right now.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. And why did you do this to me?
Ariel with a little wasabi on the side.
Oh my gosh.
There you
Some
go.
ginger, man. Some of that teriyaki sauce on top. That is what I'm talking about.
And Sebastian, you will get in
man.
my belly
Oh.
with a
Garlic
slab of butter.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Garlic butter, Sebastian. And some flounder. Some, you know.
Uh-huh.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Flounder with some peppercorn.
Some battered
man.
flounder. That sounds awesome.
They need to make a sushi roll called the King Triton. That's that would be so
Yes.
awesome. That would be so awesome.
Made with real mermaid.
Yes, actual idea for sushi places.
Okay. Buttercup, you got any shout outs?
I feel like mine is somewhat along the same lines as Snug Snug. It's like a reverse shout out because shout out to this vegan I was talking to over the weekend who literally ruined eggs for me. Made me open my eyes.
How do you ruin eggs?
Made me open my eyes and realize, which this is kind of embarrassing almost to admit that I didn't realize this, but eggs are basically a chicken's menstrual cycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you just ruined eggs for everyone.
Oh my God. I will never look at a dozen eggs the exact same way, so thanks.
You're so welcome.
But on the plus side, I remember seeing a T-shirt in the mall the other day, and it said something along the lines of, vegans are basically, they're just people who can't run, hunt down stuff, cook, or fish.
Exactly.
That is a long T-shirt, man.
Yeah, hey, I've seen longer T-shirts.
Yup.
Yeah.
All right, I saw a really long one in a photo of Biggie Smalls.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That was an excellent joke.
All right, I want to make a quick shout out to Mongolians, mostly for their
Mongolians?
food.
Really?
This is like the day of food
It
shout outs.
sure is, yeah.
Because I want to make a shout out to Mongolians. Much like the people in history, they pushed the people out of society. Well, it did the same thing to my stomach. I ate the food and it pushed all the other food out of my stomach.
It did its job then.
Yeah, it definitely did its job. It was delicious. Mongolian grill is very good, but definitely made me feel sick afterwards.
Hey, on the plus side, today is the last day of Nadam, which is a Mongolian feast day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they host competitions like for horsemanship and archery and taking over the Far East and stuff like that.
Yeah, baby.
Becky Sue, shout outs?
I guess I would shout out to Starbucks.
A shout out to Starbucks.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have our coffee.
Okay, well, we're going to be talking about Starbucks here in a little bit, so
please
shout out to
don't.
Starbucks then.
Please don't scare me.
We're going to ruin Starbucks.
We're going to ruin Starbucks for everybody.
That's not fair.
Starbucks is going down, baby.
So
They
basic.
use eggs in all their drinks.
Period, chicken, period.
Can I have a grande chicken? I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want a tall. Yeah. I have a couple of shout outs. I want to shout out to Hannah in Utah for liking our Facebook page. We got a like from Utah, baby.
That's
Woo, we're
Yeah.
making it across the board.
No, Itah.
Itah, not Utah.
Itah.
Oh.
Oh, no, Utah.
No, Utah.
Ah, okay. This is a lot like that blasphemy, you,
Yes.
blaspheme everybody in the
And
room.
then anytime someone says urinate, I'm like, yes, I am a Nate.
Idaho.
Utah. And I also want to make a shout out to Gary and Will, a couple of my friends and friends of my dad's, for making the trip up here, because you know what, they're nice people, and I want to say, you know what, good luck to both of you. Gary and Will, thanks for coming down. And that's shout outs. And guys, we do have to take a little break here, but we do need to tell everybody about how to get in contact with us.
Yes, absolutely. Check out our Facebook page. That's Friendly Fire Mornings at facebook.com.
Absolutely. If you prefer more of a conversational touch, I wasn't sure what word I was going to use there, so I was like
Dude, if you said conversate, I might have hit you.
No, I saved it. But if you like to talk, if you done talk good, call us up. That's going to be 253-833-5004. That's our studio phone line.
Someone's getting fired.
Hey, corporate can fire me, not you guys.
Well, I tell you what, you get to keep your job if you also plug the text line, our antisocial text line.
I can. If you don't want to talk to us but still want to send us a personalized message, you can text us at 253-693-8323.
Yeah, don't forget too that you know what, we're still here and we're still kind of involved in the journalism program over here at Green River Community College, because that's where we broadcast from. Because if we broadcast anywhere else, you probably wouldn't be listening to us. And KGRG has that request line again, 253-833-5004. You can make your music request from this ginormous library of awesome music, and it's a pretty extensive library, by the way. Make your request. You can talk to Friendly Fire, and then you can go on back to having an awesome day. So, without further ado...
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, I know. I went there. Guys, we got to take our break. So, on the count of three, how about we go ahead and cheese it? 1, 2, 3.
Cheese it!
No, because there's a thing called whale sharks. And then I realized that whales are mammals and sharks are animals. They have nothing to do with each other.
You're high, you're in the car, you've been pulled over.
We all do dumb when we high, right?
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney.
What the f*** did you just say?
Hey, welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. By the way, that last song was Corporal Kalani's Vodka, and it goes out to John in Puyallup. Thank you for texting in your request, and you can do the same by texting 253-693-8323. Welcome back to Friendly Fire. Dr. Nathan.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for Trolling the A-List?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me check my... Yes, I am!
Okay, good. Trolling the A-List is this nice little segment where we take a look at celebrity and entertainment news, most of it over the weekend because, you know, the week, I mean, it's Hollywood. You know, how crazy can celebrities get on the weekend? Well, that's why we have National Enquirer. But today, we're going to be focusing on just a couple of stories, and the first one is what we're really going to be focusing on. Little Ariana Grande has been making some headlines, and pretty much none of them are good. So, does anybody here listen to Ariana?
Like all the time. I'm like her biggest fan.
We're all kind of basic white girls in here, right?
Pretty much.
In a way.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right, so we've all listened to Ariana Grande. I mean, she's a pop star. I mean, she's already sold, you know, a ton of records.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
not
she's
sure.
a person? I thought that was a drink at Starbucks.
An Ariana Grande?
I thought the Ariana was the drink, and then you just... no one ever ordered besides Grande. I figured maybe they didn't make other sizes, but... Oh, okay.
So-
she's the singer. Okay.
Ariana Tall to be released next year.
Actually,
Ariana Trenta.
Oh.
I really cannot name a single song of... Oh, wait. Nope, I can't.
Yeah,
Never
me
mind.
neither. Now that we've established that, this whole thing, the only reason why we're talking about Ariana Grande is what unfolded over last weekend, and we're going to catch you up. So thanks for listening to us and not every other news source on the planet, you know, that you probably already know about it already. Whatever. So the whole thing stems from this video that was taken from a donut shop surveillance camera in Southern California. It was last Saturday, and she's making out with her new backup dancer. And I mean, he's actually a good-looking dude. But anyway, she's making out with him, and what they're doing is they're licking the donuts that are on display on this case.
Classy move.
Yeah, I mean... When was the last time you went out and had fun like that? Come on.
Honestly, she knows how to have fun, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get the icing
Her
off.
and I need to go paint the town red together, it seems like.
Or paint the town with icing.
Maybe.
And then just lick it all off.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. I want to paint the town blue. I feel like that's a more refreshing color. Much more 2015.
Yeah, all right. Blue is a little bit more of a soothing color.
Let's paint the town rainbow.
Like Capitol Hill.
Hey,
Facebook already did that.
Yeah, Facebook already did that. They already everything is rainbow.
All right, let's get back to the news.
What happens is an employee brings a fresh tray of donuts to the counter, and then this happened. Here, let me pull it up for you. I want a donut professional. I hate Americans. I hate America.
Okay.
So,
wow.
yeah, thanks, Ariana.
She just wants a donut professional, guys. Come on.
That's what she jumped to?
Yeah.
We want a professional singer, Ariana Grande, okay?
No kidding. So this backlash over this clip led her getting yanked from singing at the Major League Baseball All-Star concert on Saturday.
Good.
They ended up going with Demi Lovato, who covered Made in the USA.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a pretty patriotic song. Ariana's publicist then tried to issue an apology last Wednesday, and we have it up on our Facebook page, and you can tell within 5 seconds of reading this thing, it was written by somebody not named Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I was going to say,
correct?
so if her publicist posted this, so Ariana Grande probably doesn't care.
No. Well, I'm guessing she didn't care. I mean, this thing was very, very awkwardly worded, and it goes on to talk about, healthy eating and food is very important to me, and sometimes I get upset by how freely we as Americans eat and consume things because she got caught saying something at a donut shop.
Oh my gosh.
So she made this YouTube video on Thursday, and I'm going to go ahead and play that for you right now.
I just wanted to make a video to apologize again for the whole donut fiasco and craziness. Because I feel like the apology that I posted, I kind of missed my opportunity to actually sincerely apologize and express how I was feeling because I was too busy preaching about my issues with the food industry, which is like
preaching about it.
I feel like relative.
Yeah, it's kind of not relative.
I feel like the apology that I posted, quote unquote.
Winky face.
People's work. If you don't like America, get out. There are airports everywhere.
America, love it or leave it, baby. So anyway,
We're
that's
so American right now.
Yeah,
if you don't like it, then donut stay here. Oh,
you are just lighting up the drum hit button today, buddy.
Love it, Snug.
I think you know what? We're changing Snug to one hit wonder. For his one-liners.
And also my hit song.
Your hit song? You have a hit song?
Yeah. It's called Maybe, Oh. It's a parody of Justin Bieber's song.
Oh, God.
A lot of dark themes.
Oh, yours came first, though, I thought.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, and so that's what's going on with Ariana Grande.
Well, you know what? Bully for her. I'm glad that she's finally getting out of the spotlight. You know what? The first thing that, when I first heard this story, my first reaction... Ben, what was this? More proof that she's probably 12.
Yeah, well, 22, but, 22 is basically the same thing as 12.
Hey.
Maybe to you.
Well, but that's because I'm an old fart,
yeah,
okay?
You are.
You're an old fart, so...
Well, as far as gun ownership is concerned, I'm sure 22 and 12 are like the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
In Enum Claw, at least, probably.
And McClure, just like, if you look at a picture of her, she's just like...
She's 75 pounds.
Are you kidding me?
She looks like a fetus.
What?
With makeup on, with bare minerals.
Oh my gosh.
So that's not all we have to say about celebrities and entertainment news. We got more Trolling the A-List coming your way from Buttercup.
Yes. So Rob Lowe gets no love from DirecTV anymore.
No, he doesn't.
But this doesn't mean that his Twitter account doesn't get some action. A 10-second video of himself shirtless and lip syncing to Julie Andrews' The Hills Are Alive from The Sound of Music popped up on Saturday night, and cougars everywhere have been drooling ever since. He also tweeted about Ariana Grande's donut incident, or should I say fiasco, about her apology. And he said, as my grandpa would say, yeah, sure, pull another leg, it plays Jingle Bells.
Nice.
That's actually a comment coming from a dude who's been in the business a long time, and he can smell, the BS when it's coming down, when it's coming from a 22-year-old.
Yep.
And he also added the hashtag lame in there because it is pretty lame.
Hashtag lame. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Lowe's the only one who can get away with a ironic hashtag.
No, well, not only that, he gets away with it, and he gets to be shirtless. Because it's more impressive if you're shirtless.
Singing The Hills Are Alive with The Sound of Music.
I would still say that comment of his was a pretty low blow.
Well,
oh my gosh.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Poor Ben's hesitantly just
I have to.
Let me press the drum button.
And now we move to our box office update from Dr. Nathan.
Yes, absolutely. So if you have been living under a rock, well, then you won't know most of these titles. But coming in at number 5, we have The Gallows. Do you guys know much about this movie?
I don't.
I've seen the trailer, but I didn't really pay close
please fill us in, Buttercup.
Oh, I can't. I just remember seeing
Okay,
it.
never mind. Coming in, it opened over the weekend, and it made a very minimal...
It made no impression on Buttercup.
Yeah, no impression on Buttercup.
I don't even remember the trailer.
What would the Buttercup rating be?
-2.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Harsh. So that came in with a very, very low $10 million.
Oh, wow.
It's not even worth playing the lottery if it's that low.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming in, number 4 is Terminator Genesis, making $13 million over the weekend, which, by the way, is super duper low for being as such a high budget movie. Give me a moment, I'll find the budget on that movie. But you're right, its total gross has been $68 million.
Wow.
Just as a reference, Inside Out, that is on its 4th week, has already made $283 million, and that's number 3, right above it. And then coming in at number 2, you probably would have guessed this one, or you might have thought this one was still number 1. It's Jurassic World, making $18 million over the weekend, and I actually contributed to that because...
Did you finally see it?
Yeah, me and B-Cup went to go see it.
Oh, guys, why didn't you let me know?
Did you guys get your temporary dinosaur tattoos? Did you get to keep those?
We did, and we got cotton candy that was shaped like dinosaurs. It was adorable.
I want to get a pet lizard now and make it grow really big with steroids.
And name it Indominus.
Indominus Rex.
I would name it Blue.
I would name it Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
The lizard.
Here, Chris.
Chris Pratt, the lizard.
Oh, wait, you can't hear me.
Eat, Chris, eat.
And coming in at number 1 is Minions, making $115 million over the weekend on its first week. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I do know that England feels very strongly about this. It's one of its top. It topped the UK box office in the last 2 weeks. It took $115 million, and it was second only to 2007's Shrek the Third.
Wow!
And it beat out all the Toy Story movies.
They love their Pixar over in England.
Is it just
I can't believe. You know what? When I read this, I couldn't believe that that Minions actually topped UK's box office.
That just blows my mind. I feel like I'm the only one on this planet who don't like Minions.
Well, I have no opinion on the Minions, but I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
know. I
don't care.
I just don't understand people's fascination. Sorry, Becky just totally gasped when I said that. But
Becky Sue.
Why wouldn't you like the Minions? They're funny as heck. I mean, come on now.
And they are a little adorable.
I mean, my kids love them. I mean, the voices, they're always making noise. They got the fart noises, you know.
I mean, yeah, farts are funny, but
if I did that, people wouldn't just think I was funny.
No, they just think you're gross.
They would probably they would just commit me to a hospital.
After I watched Despicable Me, I was like, everyone loves those people. I'm just going to try that. And it didn't work. I can confirm that. I just associate Minions with advertisement because literally everything that's Minion shaped is colored like a Minion now in this world. Like anything, they serve you a Minion shaped pancake in almost any breakfast establishment you go to.
Oh, I mean, we've all seen the ads on TV now that that have the Minions in them. I think Pizza Hut has one. Another one is Nike. Nike has a Minions ad. But you know what, guys? When you have something like that, and you have you have these Minions, when you take a look at what they were doing on social media, 95,000 tweets and almost 95 million likes on Facebook, and that's why they got the #1 movie in America right now.
Yeah, it's true. People are like,
Minions.
Mm-hmm. So that is Trolling the A-List, brought to you by your buddies at Friendly Fire Mornings. Remember that you can view everything that we post on the Facebook page, and feel free to go ahead and share that with everybody. Like it. You can comment on it. You can even use our own hashtags, royalty-free, on your own page. So
you're going to have to like the page in order to use our hashtags.
Well, you are going to have to like the page. So how about you go ahead and get on the ball on that? And we got some stuff to tell you about. We will be back with Say Hi, Say Goodbye here in just a few minutes. Gentlemen, let's cheese it.
Let's giggity go.
Today's episode of the Friendly Fire Morning Show is brought to you by water. 4 out of 5 doctors say drink more water. And by water, I mean vodka. And by doctors, I mean me.
You're drunk.
You're sexy.
Hey, welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. We just heard Man Overboard. That was their cut Borderline. And before that, that was Boston's own Brigades with Under My Skin. And you hear this nice little music. It's time for Say Hi, Say Goodbye. Dr. Nathan, have you Googled what your worst fear is or how to get over your worst fear?
Yeah, my worst fear is to be eaten alive by my spirit animal.
Your spirit animal is a great white, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's a great white.
Okay. Have you tried immersion therapy? Just, jump into a pool of sharks and try to get over your fear?
It's actually a megalodon, and they don't exist anymore in the corporeal world, so I can't really...
Oh, bummer.
I can't jump into a tank like that. So, yeah, that's my worst fear. What about you?
Okay. My worst fear, honest to God, and people... This is so stupid, but it's bridges and tunnels.
Really?
Yeah, bridges and tunnels are my fear.
Huh.
And it's been that way ever since I was a kid. So
I kind of get you with the tunnel thing.
I can follow the tunnel. Tunnels are actually pretty creepy, especially like when you're driving through and the lights are just like rushing by. But bridges, what
is it the heights with the bridges?
No. What it is, it's the fear of collapse. If the bridge fails, you're hosed. And if you're driving through a tunnel and, some guy decided that was the day to, do something to the tunnel, then you're
right above the tunnel.
Yeah, then you're hosed again. So
see,
that is mine.
Mine's more of a claustrophobic type. That's why I don't like tunnels. Probably because I'm such a big guy. It's like small spaces don't agree with me. But my actual legitimate worst fear is being attacked and eaten by my spirit animal, or rather a pack of my spirit animals.
And your spirit animal is?
Gopher.
Oh, God.
No, actually, he's wrong about that. It's actually a koala.
A koala.
Oh,
if you notice,
it's true.
If you look at him closely, he resembles a koala.
Especially if I pretend to chew eucalyptus very slowly.
Spot on. It's uncanny.
Hey, this is great radio, Brett.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Buttercup, what is your worst fear?
Well, I would have to say ending up and dying alone as a crazy cat lady.
Okay, you got a problem with cats?
No, I love cats.
I know.
That's the problem.
I'm just giving it to you. So anyway, if you've been thinking about your worst fear lately, whatever it is, if it's bridges and tunnels, or if it's growing old, or if it's snakes or spiders or Larry the Cable Guy, whatever it is,
I sympathize with that one.
It's not surprising that we just did a roundtable right here of what really scares us, and Amanda's fear, Buttercup's fear was. Sorry, I just let the cat out of the bag.
You're fine.
I had to
That's
get myself
not the first time.
Yeah. But anyway, it's really interesting to hear that, what you are afraid of is totally different from what we would say our fears are. Okay. It's not even a blip on our radar. We're scared of just like menial stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how's being recorded in the bathroom? Is that a phobia of yours?
That very well could be.
It's a hobby
it's
of mine.
Oh, gosh.
I'd find bathrooms with cameras in it.
I think that's a bit creepy, yes. Maybe I should now be
You
worried.
are not invited to my cousin's birthday party. No.
I'm not?
No, I was going to invite you.
What, does he record you in the bathroom?
No, I don't want you
you're
recording
going to.
anything.
No, I said that's my hobby, is to find bathrooms that are being recorded.
Oh, and perform in the bathroom.
Ew. That's not what I was saying either.
Right.
I like to expose the people, right? I'm a vigilante.
Okay.
A bathroom recording vigilante. I mean, an anti-bathroom recording vigilante.
You're the Batman of the bathroom, buddy.
Yes.
We are talking about this incident in Lancaster, California, and it's this 5-year-old kid and his mom. They go to the local Starbucks. I'm presuming that's because this Starbucks isn't making their ventis and grandes with eggs.
They wanted to go get an Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to do. Either that or, the kid just dragged mommy along because he needed his morning quad shot. Also because she has all the money. It's a unisex bathroom in every Starbucks, okay? And what the mom does is she sends her kid into the bathroom to go first. And he notices that there's something underneath the sink in there. And he calls mom in, and mom comes in and he asks her, Mommy, why is there a phone underneath the sink? And she inspects it, and you can see the picture up on our Facebook page. What somebody did is they took some toilet paper rolls and they carefully situated them around the piping underneath the sink and pointed a phone, put it on record, and pointed it right at the commode.
Ew.
So this totally freaks her out, and I'm pretty sure everybody is freaked out about it now. And, she tells the manager calls the cops confiscate the phone.
What was on the footage?
Well, the police haven't they haven't released anything yet, most likely because, this is somebody's personal cell phone.
Right.
Even if they did know anything, they're not going to tell anybody until, somebody's arrested over this, I'm sure.
You know what would make me sick, but will probably happen? The owner of the phone is going to sue the lady for taking their phone.
She didn't take it. The cops did.
They're going to sue the cops.
They'll sue the cops.
Don't do it.
Hey, it's Southern California. Everything's up there.
There was a guy with a gun on the streets at one point, and he was shooting people, and the cops shot him, and then the cops ended up getting sued.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that happened in California as well. So.
Oh yeah, there are more lawyers than minds or healthy, sane minds in Southern California. So I guess what we're doing is we're saying goodbye to whatever you thought voyeurism was, even though it's a pretty sick kind of voyeurism, because that's what it is. This goes way beyond like George McFly up in the tree with the binoculars.
Yeah. This is like 21st century George McFly.
He's a peeping Tom. We're going to say hi to video in the bathroom, and I'm guessing because it wasn't there to record the latest in shoe trends.
I just wanted to see what shoes people had.
Yeah. It's a study. It's for science.
I am a scientist.
Voyeurism for science. That's what we're saying hi to.
You stole my research.
You're welcome.
I'm a giggity. Scientist giggity?
Yeah. So story number 2, and by the way, both of these are up on the Facebook page. Feel free to share them, like them, comment on them, whatever. And you can even...
I'm sorry I interrupted you. Technically, that first story was number 2 also, if you think about it.
Gosh.
Giggity.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, Snug. What am I going to do with you?
We're just going to keep hitting the button for him. This is kind of like behavioral science. The dog in the pail and the spit. Just hit the button. Story number 1 is we're going to be talking about David Letterman. He retired as the host of The Late Show. That was in May, and everybody misses him a lot because his replacement is not David Letterman. What I guess happened over the weekend is he came out of retirement, and he was at this comedy club with Martin Short and Steve Martin.
Huh.
he did this little top 10 skit to, you know, kind of semi coming out of retirement for this crowd at a comedy club. And he totally dedicated the top 10 list to Donald Trump and just trolling Donald Trump hard.
Nice.
Okay.
And you can see it. It's up on the page. But he says missing out on making fun of Donald Trump's run for president is the biggest mistake of my life.
Oh.
Nice.
But Jon Stewart also said, you know, Donald Trump, thank you for making my last 6 weeks the best 6 weeks.
Yeah.
What made the list was during sex, Donald Trump calls out his own name. And and that thing in his head was the gopher in Caddyshack.
I could see it. I thought it looked familiar.
So that is what we're talking about for Say Hi, Say Goodbye. We're saying goodbye to the Late Show and just, you know, hey, Dave. Shout out to Dave. We're just saying
hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Welcome back.
Where's your Hey, Dave, dude?
I thought you were talking to our Dave. I was like, is Dave here? I was like looking around. What the heck? But yeah, no.
Yeah, shout out to Dave.
To Dave, yeah, to Letterman. I want to see a Dave Numberman.
A what?
Dave Numberman.
Numberman?
Yeah, Letterman and Numberman.
All right, that's probably going to be an alter ego for you.
And they can do a kids show about how to alphabet and counting.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. The new Sesame Street.
No, it's going to be the new Blue's Clues if B-Cup has anything to do with it.
It's true. Steve is love. Steve is life. He's the best Blue's Clues host.
Oh, God.
Amen.
All right, so that's your Say Hi, Say Goodbye, guys. We got to take a little break and pay some bills here, but KGRG is still here. Remember to call us 253-833-5004. Nathan, you want to plug the Facebook?
Yeah, you can check out our Facebook page. That's Friendly Fire Mornings at facebook.com.
All right, we're going to take a little break here. Visit the page. Go ahead and call us. Go ahead and text us. Friendly Fire. We'll be right back after this. Hey, welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG, today's Rockin' HD. Before we go any further, we do have to do some station identification so that y'all know what radio station you're listening to. But let's face it, you knew that already. We just have to do it for legal reasons and stuff because, you know, lawyers. Shout out to lawyers. This is KGRG-FM, KGRG-FM, HD1 Auburn. Also broadcasting on K207 AP Sumner Lake Taps on 89.3 FM and on your cellular device, your mobile device on iHeartRadio, pretty much wherever you go in North America. So we have Snug.
Boom.
We got Bika, Buttercup.
Hey.
All right. We have Dr. Nathan.
Why, hello there.
At the helm of Google all day, every day.
I am reading a lot on Google right now, and it's quite impressive. I didn't realize there's so much Google to experience.
Yeah,
they don't teach you that in college.
No, they really don't. All they do is they show you how to use the internet, but they don't show you all about Google.
Yeah.
All right. What's up with that?
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, they should really teach you more about Google and the fact that it's ran by an AI.
Yeah, it's artificial intelligence here to take over your brain. Sooner or later, we're all going to be AI.
Yep.
Pretty much what we got right now is is artificial intelligence.
Well, from the caffeine.
Yeah, from the caffeine and from the nicotine and from, you know, the chemicals in the bottled water. And I'm pretty sure Bernie Sanders is an alien, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Every conspiracy theory you can name, it's all true and it's all making us dumber. So, yeah, let's at least enjoy the ride. And thanks for listening to Friendly Fire. So now it's 8 o'clock. Well, it was 8 o'clock 7 minutes ago, but it is time for headlines. We'd like to do headlines. How about we go ahead and fire up the headlines here?
Fashion vigilantes drive around and cut off hipsters' man buns.
Local California dolphin spends an amazing vacation swimming with stockbrokers.
Oh, God. Monkeys all over the world denounce humans as their ancestors.
Fred Scheider reveals secret meaning behind rock lobster. He was on drugs. That's the meaning.
Yeah, there you go.
Colorado teen, it's music so loud he doesn't hear impending tornado.
Casual Friday claims the lives of 13 nuclear waste disposal technicians.
Oh, man. I really wish they'd stop that.
I know.
This just in. Vodka is made from potatoes. Potatoes are a vegetable. Ergo, vodka is a salad.
Very true.
Yes.
Industrious otters are now capitalizing on oil spills.
Yes, and I think, is this the last one? I think.
No, we got one more.
Okay, we got some more. Well, a brave mountain lion fends off a group of hikers.
Yeah, go mountain lion. Nature. Hashtag nature. Recent polling concludes that the number one cause of car accidents in Canada is still hit by moose.
And finally, one-armed man applauds kindness of strangers.
Where did you
What
find?
a nice guy.
Where did you find that one?
My brain hole.
Yeah, you have a hole where your brain used to be?
Google. Yeah.
No, that's right, because Google replaced it with its artificial intelligence, a long time ago.
The Google chip.
Yeah.
Hey, why else would you have a master's degree in Googleology?
Well, it's because...
No, you don't have a master's. You're a bloody doctor. You have a doctorate in it.
Yes.
It's a PhD in Google. He's got the master's in sharkology.
Oh, sharkology. That's right. All right, I forgot. All right.
Gosh.
So now that we got that straightened out, we're going to head now into the Extra 8 at 8. And guys, I don't know if you knew this, but Comic-Con was in San Diego over the weekend. And Comic-Con, for anybody that doesn't know what it is, it's pretty much the only opportunity wherever it is. I mean, it comes to your town once a year, and you get to nerd out as much as you want. So if you missed out on the chance to go to San Diego, and let's face it, you did, you're back already, you missed out on a chance for some LARPing and some cosplay and to get, Kevin Smith's autograph and stuff like that. So you missed out on it, but fortunately, we have today's Extra 8 at 8, and we're going to play a little game. What we're going to do is we're going to show you the pictures on our Facebook page, and everybody guesses who these people are dressed up as. These are all cosplayers. Okay, so go ahead and whip out your phone, launch that Facebook app on your smartphone or your tablet, and go to Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page, and you can check out our most recent post and take a look at the pictures. We didn't add a description because we don't want to, we don't want to give the bloody answers away. But we will start with number 1. This looks like it's a screenshot from local news down there. First person to guess who this is?
Power Rangers.
All right, the Power Rangers. Good. You got that one. Let's go on to number 2.
Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one. There you go.
It's more like Maria
and Luigi.
That just sounds like a disease.
I see Poison.
I've got the Mario Luigi.
I see Loki, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, the Riddler.
Aquaman.
I wasn't sure about that one because that's awful strange. And I'm not sure what that guy in the red and black is.
Is he like Jafar from Aladdin?
It is Jafar from Aladdin.
Nice.
I'm really gonna give props to the girl that's dressed up as Loki. I think she really went the extra mile.
That's a girl.
That is a female.
That is a woman.
That is a female. Oh my god.
The next one is Ayla Secura from Star Wars.
All right. Oh, that character actually had a name?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was just like Jabba the Hutt's random slave girl.
No, that's
she's a Jedi.
She's a Jedi?
She was the one that was killed on Felucia by the clones when Order 66. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the next one after that, the fiery-looking one, is that from World of Warcraft or StarCraft? I have no idea.
All right, you guys don't get this one?
I'll say from Diablo, maybe?
Oh, Diablo? That would make sense, too.
Okay. If you've... you guys clearly don't remember your Skyrim. That is a Flame Atronach.
Oh, that's kind of what they look like.
I see.
That's kind of what they look like.
Yeah, good job on these costumes. These cosplayers do an awesome job on their costumes. A lot of them put a lot of time and effort into it.
Except for this next one.
The next one is Cyclops holding Jean Grey.
Yep.
Or Phoenix.
All right, yeah, there you go. I was thinking that maybe you guys were a little bit too young for this one. This
Planet
is
of the Apes.
Yeah, that was that.
Oh,
well,
sorry,
we haven't gone on to that one yet.
I thought you were talking about this next one.
Yeah, no. This picture of Cyclops and the Phoenix, that was actually adapted from the X-Men animated series that ran in the 90s, and it was one of the coolest shows as a preteen to watch, because I was a big nerd back then. So, yeah.
Next one's Planet of the Apes, and then I'm not
All right,
sure.
Can you guess the names of the characters?
No idea.
Ape Man and Tiger Woman.
Ape Man and Tiger Woman.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, this one right here, real good job on these costumes too. That's Dr. Zaius and Dr. Zyra of Planet of the Apes. Now, we are down to the Extra 8 at 8, number 1, and this is an awesome freaking costume.
It looks amazing.
Can anybody name the character?
I think I can. I believe it's Nightwing.
You believe it's Nightwing? Anybody else?
Nightwing from the Batman series.
Yeah, I would say that would have been my best guess too.
Okay, it is indeed Nightwing. If I had this costume, I would do everything in it. I would go stand in line at the DOL in this costume.
Yeah.
It is. I would sleep in it. I would cook in it. I would go on dates with it. Just everything.
You just buy a super sick blue and black motorcycle to go with it and pick girls up on dates. Just
I need to do that.
Oh my gosh!
So
I'm Batman. Just kidding. I'm Nightwing.
I'm Nightwing.
I'm Nightwing.
So that's your extra
I'm a
8 at
cooler
8.
Robin.
I have to say one of the most impressive ones was the Twi'lek Jedi.
Did a very good job
Sakura,
on the hair and the makeup there.
It's true.
Or the lack of hair, because it's just blue tentacles.
Yeah, well,
The tentacle hair.
Tentacle hair?
Cthulhu hair.
but that's very attractive,
It is. She looks freaking hot.
not to say that anybody else didn't, but you know what, that's what caught my eye. It's not like the Power Rangers were really my fancy, but whatever. That's your extra 8 at 8 and your headlines. Guys, we got to pay some bills real quick, but we'll be back to Friendly Fire Mornings right after this. If you want to make a music request, I highly recommend you call us in the studio at 253-833-5004, and Nathan's got your Facebook plug.
Yeah, you can go to Friendly Fire Mornings at facebook.com.
Yeah, you can also launch it in your app. Just go to our Facebook page.
Launch it in your what?
Your Facebook app. Everybody runs it off the app anyway.
I heard app.
No, I know.
Alternatively, if you want to just shoot us a text, our Friendly Fire text line is open while the show is on from 7 to 9 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's going to be 253-693-8323.
There you go, baby. We're going to pay some bills in Friendly Fire Mornings. We'll be right back after this. Today's episode of Friendly Fire Mornings is brought to you by Dr. Nathan's Dentistry for Masochists, the only clinic in the greater Auburn area that offers intensive oral surgery without giving patients childish crutches like painkillers and anesthesia. So if you'd like to laugh in the face of laughing gas or just say no to Novocaine, try Dr. Nathan's Dentistry for Masochists. Dr. Nathan of Friendly Fire Mornings is not affiliated with Dr. Nathan's Dentistry for Masochists in any way. Okay, yes he is. Welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. And we just heard Of Mice and Men, and that is a pretty mellow tune. Another You. Well, it's time for the IMDb game, and that's usually headed by Dr. Nathan. So, Dr. Nathan, how about you take this one, and I'll take whatever's next.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So the IMDb game is a game where I read off the description of a movie from IMDb, and y'all have to guess what it is. It's a pretty simple concept. You just have to shout out your name and give your best guess.
Okay, that seems simple enough.
Yeah, it is pretty simple. But today's category is going to be very interesting. It is movies that a princess is a very big part.
So a princess plays a very big part in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not necessarily princess movies, so it's not only going to be dominated by Disney.
Okay, good.
But I mean, there's a lot of Disney movies that have princesses that aren't necessarily about princesses as well. So we will see who will get these right. Buttercup, are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Okay.
Are you super-duper ready?
Totes.
Are you literally ready?
Beyond.
Are you figuratively ready?
Even more beyond.
Ooh, beyond the beyond.
I am corporeally ready. That's
what?
Spiritually ready.
That's not a word, dude.
I made it up, so it is.
That's
All right.
a word,
And,
but not how he said it. All right, so let's jump right into this. When blank cruel stepmother prevents her from attending the royal ball.
Ben, Cinderella.
From 1950, it's Cinderella.
I was like listening, I was like, which one is it out of the
I know.
When the newly crowned Queen Blank accidentally uses her power to turn things into ice.
Frozen.
From 2013, it's Frozen. Blankety Blank joins forces with the Blank Knights, a cocky pilot, a blank, and 2 droids to save the... I knew that one would give it away.
Star Wars A New Hope.
From 1977, it's Star Wars A New Hope.
I can't believe I got that one before you, Snug.
I'm like thinking blankety blank blank, and then he said droids, and I was too slow.
Okay.
While homesick in bed, a young boy's grandfather reads him a...
The Princess Bride.
So close.
Oh, yes, from 1987. Oh, yeah, that's where your name comes from.
King Humperdinck or Prince Humperdinck.
All right.
Hey, if anybody's Humperdinck, I'm Humperdinck, okay?
You're Humperdinck.
You would be Humperdinck.
I would not say such things if I were you.
I'll be the giant. Blank and Blank lead the world of men against Blank's army to draw his gaze from Blank.
This is Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
From 2003, it's Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
You guys
aren't even trying.
Is it Arwen?
Yeah, Princess Arwen.
All right.
That would be the princess.
Yeah. A vengeful barbarian warrior sets off to avenge his tribe and his parents, whom were slain by the evil sorcerer and his warrior when he was a boy.
Come on, guys.
Conan?
The
Barbarian?
From 1982, it's Conan
There
the
you
Barbarian,
go.
handed to him on a silver platter by Ben.
Yep.
All right, the magical long-haired Blank has spent her entire life in the tower.
I got it.
Oh, gosh.
Rapunzel.
Incorrect. But now...
Speak up.
Nathan, it's your call. Which one of them gets it?
Oh, goodness. Buttercup, I'll let you.
Tangled.
From 2010, it's Tangled.
I got one, guy.
Blank, whose father is in prison by the Beast.
Ben. I will forfeit this one because I already have 5 points. So
Look at
ready, set, go.
Buttercup?
The Beauty and the Beast.
From 1991 is Beauty and the Beast. After his swamp is filled with magical creatures,
Princess and the Frog.
An ogre agrees.
Yep,
B-Cup.
Yeah, B-Cup got no, Snug got it.
It's Shrek.
From 2001, it's Shrek.
2001.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
All right, Perseus, the mortal son of Zeus, battles the minions.
Becky Sue.
Yeah?
Hercules.
Nope. Minions of
Clash of the Titans.
From 2010, it's Clash of the Titans. All right, well, that's all we have for the IMDb game for now. Are we going to have a second part?
Yeah, absolutely we are. We do have some stuff to tell you about from KGRG, and then we're going to be right back with a news brief right after that, and then we'll get to the second half of IMDb. Don't forget, if you want to play, or if you want to comment or share anything from our Facebook page, you know what? You already know what to do. You call us, you text us, you visit the page, and you interact, baby. You can do all that from the comfort of your own smartphone. Friendly Fire, we'll be right back. Guys, let's cheese it.
Cheese it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your chair into recline and crank up your radio because it's time for the IMDb game!
Welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG, and we are going to do round 2 of the IMDb game. And
yeah, we are.
I would like to say for the record that I destroyed you guys in that first round.
You did.
Yeah,
you slayed us.
Let's see how well you are at predicting the future. That's right. We're going to be doing movies that have not yet been released.
Oh, God.
What?
So I'm going to be reading off descriptions.
Dude, we can't do this. Dude, we can't do this category.
Oh,
no one is going to ever. Not only will no one believe you, no one's going to believe the answers. And also, we're not going to know whatever's in the works.
They're iconic movies. You'll be able to guess them.
Okay, fine. Let's. You know what? I'm up for anything. Let's do it.
Everyone pretend you don't know anything.
Quick.
Well, we'll see how well you've been paying attention to recent previews. When the old-fashioned vampire Vlad arrives at his hotel for an impromptu family get-together, Hotel Transylvania is in for a collision of supernatural, old school, and modern day cool.
Becky Sue.
B-Cup?
Becky Sue.
Becky Sue.
B-Cup called it first, though.
I will say Hotel Transylvania 2.
From 2015, it's Hotel Transylvania 2. The friendly but forgetful blue tangfish reunites with her loved ones.
Finding Dory.
From 2016, it's Finding Dory. Isn't that trippy to hear? Blank embarks on the greatest mission ever as he and his friends team up to take the skies to pursue their arch nemesis
How to Train Your Dragon 3.
While his best pals, Charlie Brown, begins his own...
Charlie Brown movie.
Nope.
Charlie Brown, the movie.
Nope. You're forgetting what the whole series is called.
Ben, Peanuts.
Ben, I will let you guess a little bit further because you kind of shouted that one out.
Yeah, Ben, Peanuts.
And that's
the movie.
There you go.
The Peanuts movie.
From 2015, the Peanuts movie. All right. After being symbolized as the Mockingjay...
B-Cup, Hunger Games Catching Fire Part 2.
Boom. From 2015.
I'm sorry, Mockingjay Part 2. Not
It's Mockingjay.
We knew what you
Part
meant.
2. I didn't even
They're
catch
all
that.
the same anyways.
I'm going to skip that one. Continuing his legendary adventures of awesomeness, Poe must face two hugely epic
but Kung Fu Panda 3.
Wow, he is just...
Oh my God.
I think you guys conspired.
Yes,
no,
we did.
no. See, I just take Poe, who was in Kung Fu Panda, and then I put you take the number of the most recent one, and then you add one to it, and then you win.
It's actually Kung Fu Panda 6. All right, from 2016 is Kung Fu Panda 3. All right, let's see. When aliens misinterpret video game...
B-Cup, Pixels.
Wow. You know what? I wanted to read the rest of that, but you ruined it.
Hey, you know what? Everybody, all right, go ahead and read the rest of your movie title.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. When aliens misinterpret video feeds of classic arcade games as a declaration of war and attack Earth in the form of video games. From 2015, it's Pixels. Wow, you know what, B-Cup? You might have brought that one home. 4 young outsiders teleport to an alternate and dangerous universe, which alters their physical form in shocking ways. The 4 must learn to harness their...
Fantastic Four.
From 2015, it's Fantastic
They're
Four.
redoing that?
Yeah, I guess so.
God.
Hey, people can't get enough of Jessica Alba.
I don't know. Does that mean that he won?
I don't know
Snug, if you tied me, well, actually, I'm pretty sure you overtook me right there just because you borrowed the Friendly Fire, time machine DeLorean and never returned it. And by the way, you got to stop driving that thing without a license.
It's true. I don't have my time traveler's license.
That's true.
I'll have to hack myself back into time and forward into time from now on.
Okay, go ahead and hack into the flux capacitor, and in the meantime, put some gas in it. Put some plutonium in there.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one is going to be our final one, all right?
Okay.
This is for all the marbles,
Yes.
and only Buttercup can guess.
Yes!
Since Buttercup has the least amount of points, I'm going to give her this one. Well, okay.
I'm so nervous.
This isn't going to be for the win. This is just to see if she can get this one right.
No.
Armed with a super suit with astonishing abilities to shrink in scale but increase strength, con man Scott Lang must embrace his inner hero and help his mentor, Dr. Hank Pym, plan and pull off a heist that will save the world.
Oh my gosh.
We are just steaming right now that you don't know this.
No.
It's coming out
Give me a
on
hint,
the
guys.
17th. I'm kind of excited because it looks kind of awesome.
Shrink in scale and increase in strength. Come on.
Shrink and scale. Oh, Ant-Man!
From 2015, it's Ant-Man. All right, well, that only counts as 2 points, which still puts you in last.
Yeah, sorry.
Congratulations. I don't know. You both kind of won your own categories.
I spend way too much time watching previews and trailers on YouTube, I guess. I think I need to get a hold of my life and do something.
Yeah, how about you give that up so I don't need to add something else to mine?
That's true.
He has to win at the IMDb game.
Yeah, and so that's what we do. That's the IMDb game. And hey, we got some stuff to tell you about, but we're going to be back with what we learned and a wrap up here for Friendly Fire Mornings. Nathan, good job hosting today, my friend.
You know what? It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a pleasure for you because you always win at the IMDb game. you never have to play.
It's true.
All right, Friendly Fire. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
Put it in pocket, like it back. Time and time waits for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand.
Welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. We just heard from New Year's Day. That was their cut, Defame Me, and we will not be playing you several things from further down our music, our auto-generated music, because, well, they just have some filthy stuff in them, and we can't do that on public radio, can we?
Technically, yes. Yes, we could.
Yeah, if it's the name of a band or it's the name of a song.
Yeah, otherwise there are words that we cannot say on air unless it's a title, and you know what? It is a title.
Yeah, so you know what? We may as well just go ahead and play them. We're out of here anyway.
Well, might as well.
Yeah, let's see if they can catch us. They can't catch us. We're too fast.
Hey, well, we may be fast, but I mean, have you seen the safety guards over here at Green River? I mean, they look like they're pretty physically fit. They hire no slouches here.
It's true. Yeah, I feel like they could maybe run faster than a cheetah.
No. I don't think that they could run faster than a cheetah. I know that they could tase humans a lot quicker than a cheetah could.
Yeah, cheetahs can't tase humans.
Yeah, they got tasers. I'm pretty sure they got they have pepper spray in there too, and some of them even have Leathermans.
Yeah, come at you with the Leatherman. The pliers section, they're just like,
I can open a can of beans with this one.
I'll open you up like
in a week.
Can of beans.
After I pepper spray you in the face to get you down.
Now you're peppered beans. Oh boy!
So
we appreciate all that the security here on campus does for us.
Absolutely. Safety is it's a big priority here at Green River Community College, and we want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and safe and secure. And that's why we want to give a shout out to the safety officers here on campus. And by the way, before we close down the show today, we do want to remind everybody that Green River Community College was the very first in the United States of America, first college to offer a podcasting class, and you can take one with Como's Charlie Harger, who used to be our program director here at Green River, and he is doing the summer course. It's 8 weeks long. You get to learn all about podcasting, and not only that, you get a selfie with Charlie. And Charlie's one of the coolest dudes on planet Earth, okay?
Wait, is that like part of the class? I didn't realize Charlie was offering that now.
All right. The selfie part? No,
Yeah.
no, he won't offer that. But
you have to take it in secret.
Yeah, you have to. You basically have to photobomb Charlie.
Yes.
So do me a favor. You can photobomb Charlie, but don't give him a heart attack. And just go to greenriver.edu and you can sign up for Journalism 120, which is all about podcasting. You get your own podcasting show, and we'll teach you how to do it so you don't suck at it.
Woot woot.
Mm-hmm. And with that, gentlemen, it's time to close the show. So, and gentlemen and Becky Sue, we do need to know what we learned today. So, Snug, what did you learn today?
I learned that my spirit animal is a koala. I kind of knew that deep down in my heart.
Yeah.
But I was denying it because I like gophers.
Okay.
But koalas.
Well,
really,
it's my spirit animal told me what your spirit animal was, because all spirit animals can see each other.
Well, and sharks and koalas are like nature's best friends.
Well, that's true.
The sharks will scare the eucalyptus plants into the koalas' mouths. I don't know.
Yep, that makes sense.
But it makes perfect sense. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but that sounds like science to me.
Yeah, that sounds like the most science.
It does. So that's what I learned.
What did you learn, Buttercup?
Well, Buttercup actually had to bounce. She had to do the Buttercup bounce a little bit early, but we do have Becky Sue over here. Becky, what did you learn today?
I learned to check the Starbucks bathrooms before I go in.
Yeah, there you go. It's probably a smart move. If you're a man, or a woman, probably a good thing to do, just kind of give the place, the good old once over. Make sure that there's no cameras that are watching you go to the John.
See, I learned something. I learned something about cosplay.
Well, what did you learn about cosplay?
I learned women can be Loki and men can be Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that is it's different but true.
Entirely genderless.
It's not totally genderless, okay? I mean, there are some cosplay outfits that show, like a ginormous amount of skin, and you have to be, you have to be the most confident dude on planet Earth to pull that look off. But if you're a woman and you have like a Loki costume on,
that's pretty cool.
All right, you also need to have the same amount of of self-confidence to pull it off. And if you put time and effort into your costume, props to you.
It can be just as good as a man's costume.
Yeah. All right, but men as Harley Quinn, just...
That one was still, that one, that's not what I like to look at.
Yeah, me neither. I learned that I didn't like Ariana Grande before, and don't like her now. So
nothing has changed.
So
yeah, nothing has changed since both of her apologies, and I got a funny feeling that people aren't gonna forget this. They're gonna remember this one for a really long time. So
I want to see people going to her concerts with boxes of donuts and just throwing them at her. That would be amazing.
Dude, it's gonna happen.
It is.
And not because we said it on the radio. It's gonna happen because that's gonna be the fad.
How it works.
Now.
That's how it works.
That'll be the new internet meme. Is just a selfie yourself throwing donuts at Ariana Grande.
Go to an Ozzy Osbourne concert, just throw bats at him.
Ooh, yeah.
Make sure that the donuts are stale.
Are they live bats?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ozzy ate a bat on stage a really long time ago, and I'm pretty sure that's why he's an insane person.
Well, that's probably part.
Now,
isn't there? He's insane.
Isn't there a rumor that it was like a gummy bat or it was fake? I'm
pretty sure it wasn't fake.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a fake too. It was probably just a blackened chicken that he bit into
with little wings.
It was not a real bat. It wasn't a real wombat either, because I hear that wombats are real crunchy.
Yeah, wombats are really crunchy, and you would have definitely known if it was a wombat. That's a crunch you would have heard throughout the stadium.
They're also a little large, so he would have probably had to work on that quite a bit.
Yeah, it would have been more of a gnaw. It wouldn't have been a chomp.
Yeah, you really got to get in there. You got to mince the meat with your teeth. That's what we learned, and I hope you learned something. Friendly Fire is going to be back tomorrow, so for now, all we want you to do is we want you to keep a special place on your radio dial for KGRG, Today's Rock in HD. We're going to leave you with a very special song. Here we go. This is the G Damn Gallows, and this is their cut, A Sinner's Song. So, take it at face value and enjoy the music. Friendly Fire will be back tomorrow. Guys, time to cheese it.
Cheese it!
Time to hit the bricks and kick rocks.
Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out.
Unfortunately, this concludes another episode of Friendly Fire Mornings. But fear not, we shall return Mondays and Tuesdays from 7 to 9 a.m. here on the all-new KGRG FM.
Get out of here!